Hi everyone, I'm using the Psychic Tarot of the Heart for our reading, our weekly reading from Tuesday the 12th of September through to Sunday the 17th of September. So we have some huge energy this week, some positive energy. So I'm setting the intention for a reading for the highest and greatest good for the collective or anyone who views this video. So I'm asking for a card for Tuesday, and as always, take what resonates and just put the rest to one side. Just see what unfolds. So asking for a card for Tuesday. Today the sun is in Virgo and the moon is in Leo, so lots of positive energy. Leo's very confident, so feeling of confidence. So things starting to level out now after the weeks that we have been shifting through and the energies that we've been shifting through. Asking for a card for Tuesday, please. Some navigation. There we have the Four of Cups. Wednesday, the Magician. Thursday, the Ace of Cups. Friday, we've got two here. We have the Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Swords. Saturday, a two again, the Hanged Man and the Release. So this is Death and Rebirth. And Sunday, a two again, the Six of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. Two sixes there for Sunday. So for Tuesday we have the Four of Cups, and this is all around not feeling good emotionally, feeling like we've missed out on something, looking back and regret or missed opportunities. So we're being asked to change our focus because there are opportunities coming in now, and if we keep looking back, it will take us longer to come into alignment with these beautiful opportunities that are coming in. So this is all around our emotions. So just being aware on Tuesday, and as I said, the sun is in Virgo and the moon is in Leo. So the moon in Leo is helping us to find that confidence, to be able to stop being so self-critical and move forward in our lives. So Tuesday, a day of reflection, going within. The planets are still in retrograde, apart from Venus, who is bringing those beautiful solutions now of the healings that we've done, the things that have come to the surface to do with our relationships during a retrograde. So things coming to the surface, but anything that comes to the surface, there are beautiful solutions. So he is looking down, the world's behind him, all the stars and the moon are there, but he's looking down. So it's about us looking up and reconnecting with the celestial bodies, with the planets, with the star constellations, with the moon, with the sun. Everything is helping us to really become our highest and greatest best, bringing through some beautiful potential. So Tuesday may be a little bit of a day where it's hard to get up and go, but once we do, everything starts flowing. Wednesday we have the Magician. So this is the card of Mercury, and Mercury goes direct on Friday, the same time as the new moon. So things starting to shift. So Mercury may be just bringing some things up for us to reevaluate. It's all about our communication, it's all about our perception, aligning that perception from Tuesday, realigning on Wednesday, because the magician is standing forward and there is so much to be grateful for. There is so much magic in the air, lots of magic in the air, and to come into alignment with that on Wednesday. Getting ready, we'll start feeling the effects of the new moon 2 days before, 2 days after. So we're starting to feel the effects of Mercury slowing down, ready to go direct. So this is solutions coming in, and as if by magic things start changing. So any problems, any challenges, we start to see the positives in them, the growth, the wisdom, and using that to create magic in our lives. Thursday we have the Ace of Cups, opening our heart chakra, really focusing on love. And as we focus on love, we draw love to us. So this is a new beginning, and I really do feel this is a romantic week. So Venus now is in going direct, so it's good time for relationships, any new relationships that may come into our lives. There's got potential there to open our hearts and to enjoy the romance of life. This is also the powerful downloads that we are receiving for this Virgo new moon, which is an activation of our crown chakra and our third eye. So when we start to feel that love within, we come into that beautiful alignment of our cup overflowing, going out into our reality. And you can see there is an eye in the heart, so reminding us to see with our hearts, to see through our hearts, not any mental things that may be going on, to really come into our hearts and view things from our heart. And that is calming the emotions, bringing in that beautiful clarity of our third eye. So lots of activation on our crown chakra and our third eye during this new moon. So Friday, the day of the new moon, we have clarity and belief, self-belief, believing in the powers, the higher powers that are assisting us. There's lots of galactic light coming in with this new moon, as activation of our crown, changing our thoughts. As we change our thoughts and choose something, and choose a positive thought or a loving thought, then our whole perception changes. And this is things coming in now, beautiful connection to the galactic light, to our higher self, which brings in the Wheel of Fortune. So as we change our focus, and all this is happening on the new moon, where the sun is in Virgo and the moon is in Virgo. So on a new moon, the moon turns off her light and she draws in the energy of Virgo. Virgo is the nurse, governs our digestive system, helps us with our nervous system, and also is the head and mind and body connection. So as we're changing those thoughts in our head and feeling the benefit within our bodies, and we're coming up as well, the 22nd of September is the autumn equinox. So the wheel is turning of the seasons, and it is, this new moon is the harvest moon. So we're harvesting. This is harvest time, where we're taking everything that we've learnt, the wisdom, and we are letting everything else go, letting the stress go, letting the anxieties, go, because they they're no longer beneficial in our lives. So this is a beautiful time of the wheel turning, our fate turning, moving into a lucky time, fortunate time. This is the card of Jupiter, the Wheel of Fortune, who is in retrograde in Taurus, who is saying, look at these weaknesses that are a false illusion. They're false. Look at the limitations that we're placing on ourselves and shift those limiting thoughts. And as we do, we are doing this internal expansion within us. And as we do that, we shift our vibration within. That then brings us into alignment in our outside world. So for this new moon in Virgo, the moon and the sun, both in conjunct in Virgo, bringing in that beautiful energy of being practical, of seeing things with clarity now, knowing which direction that we wish to go in. Saturday we have the Hanged Man and the Death, which is the old parts of us are falling away. They're no longer relevant in our lives, and as we let those old garments of those old emotions and the energies that we've carried, those dense energies that have kept us limited, we from this new moon we're starting to shift those thoughts and create a beautiful light within. So it's our light body being activated and the old dense energy now falling away, going through a beautiful transformation, seeing above the transformation, seeing with clarity now our visions with laser sharp, but not so much that we become rigid. We still have that flexibility of, this is my vision, this is our vision, and it's that, or something even that far outweighs our vision starts to come into our lives, in our reality, and giving us that faith and that confidence to move forward. And we have the Hanged Man, which is asking us to, it's a card of awakening, asking us to look at all our perceptions in our lives and realising that unhealthy perceptions that create an unhealthy life. So being able to see that, so we're being held, but we have this beautiful divine connection. This is the card that's connected with Neptune, and Neptune is direct with the galactic course, so we're receiving this beautiful upgrade of our crown chakra, of our third eye, as we open our hearts and just allow this downpouring of divine information, sacred information coming into our hearts, helping us to now shift in the direction of the higher dimensions, moving and gravitating and vibrating up into the higher vibrations, connecting to those higher, merging with those wavelengths that are there all around us, that we tap into so that we can hear spirit. It's a wavelength, so when we merge into it, we hear spirit. When we connect with the higher consciousness, it's a wavelength that we merge into and start to receive those messages, just like a radio receiver. We can't see the radio waves, but we can tune our radio device into whichever station, or we can use our phones and ring someone and speak to them. It's not visible, it's just there within an instant, and this is what we are able to tap into now, these beautiful energies that are coming through, helping us, guiding us, as we have one positive thought, then the light pours in. So this is us filling with light. On Saturday after the new moon, really staying focused on what it is that lights us up from the inside, and letting go and letting everything else just melt away. And if we've got a skew perception going on, know that it's going to block us. So to change our perception till we have one that is pure, that there's no emotional attachment to it or entanglement there. And then Sunday we have the 2 sixes. The 6 of Pentacles, which is our finances, our health improving, things coming into balance, reminding us what we give out comes back. And you can see that all those hands are there sharing. And when we give with love and we receive with gratitude, that is a beautiful balance. So the 6s are all around balance. So we've got the 6 of Pentacles and the 6 of Swords. So the Swords are all around our thoughts and the healing's beginning, where we are now choosing to have a healthy mind, because when we have a healthy mind we have an healthy body, and we're healing from the roots up. And you can see there she is moving through and looking beyond the veil, just like this card of death and transformation. She's looking beyond the veils of all those old emotions, of all the falseness, and she's starting to see the truth that we are all sovereign. We have sovereignty over our minds, our emotions, and more importantly during this time, over our body. So we are keeping those thoughts in alignment, keeping our thoughts balanced, which then starts to create abundance in our lives. So I just feel this weekend as well, with the way the planets are positioned with Venus, and how she is moving in the sky and coming into conjunction with and communicating with certain planets. It's a beautiful weekend for love, new relationship, of passion, of really being excited about new relationships instead of feeling any kind of fear about them. So it's just like the planets are aligning for new relationships, or if you're in a relationship, things coming together so beautifully on a deeper connection. So we've done a lot of hard work and things are starting to reveal themselves in a truthful way, that we are able to let go of the falseness, hold on to our own truth, that is our sovereignty. We are sovereign beings, and this is coming so strong now as we're taking back our power from all those false illusions that we have had. We're taking back our power now. So it's a beautiful time. So a gorgeous week. Whatever you are focusing on, it's going to be positive. And so this is just stay in that place of upliftment, being mindful, because it is Virgo, it's the body, so not getting too critical about ourselves. It's good to see things in a healthy way, but once we start to criticise ourselves and judge ourselves, it becomes detrimental. So be wary of that. This is an energy that may come up, and to just divert ourselves of knowing the solutions are there. And once we offer up whatever it is that is out of alignment with us, within our body, however that might be, any health issues, any issues in this earthly realm, because Jupiter is in this earthly realm, showing us our limitations, not to be critical about them, but just to be aware of them, because once we're aware of them, that the light gets in, that's it. The light gets in, and they start to dissolve without us trying to look for solutions or berating ourselves about anything. It's just, I see that now. I see this imbalance I may have with what I'm placing in my body, what I'm placing in my mind, and I see it now. That's an imbalance. This is the Hanged Man showing us, and it's right. I see that. It's not doing me any good, but I'm not going to go into battle with it either, because if I go into battle with it, I'm not doing myself. It's not healthy. Once we see it's there, then the shift starts. Not all at once, little bits until it's, I don't want to do that any longer. I feel far much healthier and happier and more energized not doing that, and it comes in such a subtle, beautiful way. We don't need to go in and start battling with it, with any addictions or anything that we may have, with any old thought forms or feelings, whatever it may be. We know it doesn't feel right. We know it's taking us, it's draining us of energy. And once we start seeing that and asking, offering it up, asking, and Archangel Raphael is stepping forward during this week for us to surrender anything that is knocking us out of balance, whether it is a relationship, whether it is an addiction, or whatever it may be. Offer it up. Archangel Raphael is guiding us this week in this beautiful time of coming into that alignment of our head and our heart, into that beautiful alignment of seeing the truth of who we are in a beautiful and divine way, not with any judgments. So any judgments, self-judgments come up this week, take a deep breath and surrender. Know that it's not making us feel good. It's no longer relevant now, and surrender it. And once we start surrendering our self-criticisms and judgments, we realize that no one out there is actually judging us the way we are. And if they are, then that's coming from a distortion within that relationship. So it's about owning who we are. It's a very deep, because we've done this deep work, and we've gone in and we've revisited those places, and now we are here in this time of ascension, of knowing what feels good, and knowing that if we focus on what feels good, we bring more of that into our lives. So a wonderful week. So enjoy. I'm sending so much love, and thank you for listening. God bless. Thank you.